Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Bob Odenkirk, NBC Tonight.
I would like to begin treatments immediately.
This is an asylum.
You're a monster, and you need to be stopped.
Quantum Leap, next Monday on NBC.
Are you ready to go to church? Wow!
Tuesday, feel the jam.
What is this?
All those Grammys and look where you're at.
That's my jam. Tuesday.
On our broadcast tonight, time to modernize in Park Falls. We'll learn about a project overhauling the city's medical center.
Plus, road access returned for dozens of property owners in Lac du Flambeau. We'll have more on a deal reached while negotiations continue.
And technology made easier thanks to a digital navigator. We'll explain as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. The mission of all hospitals and health systems, regardless of size and location, is to provide quality care to patients and advance health in their communities.
However, that can be harder with outdated equipment, especially for hospitals in rural areas. News Watch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi went to Marshfield Medical Center in Park Falls today to learn about a project to modernize the facility.
It's beyond words about the excitement to be able to continue to provide health care in Park Falls.
Marshfield Medical Center in Park Falls is hoping to make improvements through their partial hospital replacement project.
It is needed just based off the age of the building itself. So that was our request to Marshall Clinic Health Systems, was to replace the hospital based off of its age.
The $35 million project announced in 2021 has been aided by a $20 million grant from the Healthcare Infrastructure Capital Investment Grant Program.
We're very fortunate to be awarded the grant from the state of Wisconsin, which then minimized the amount of dollars that Marshall Clinic Health Systems had to use in Park Falls that they could use for another project within Marshall Clinic Health Systems instead.
The project will result in a state-of-the-art medical campus addressing the facility's aging infrastructure.
It has rooms that are too small. It has bathrooms that are shared between patients' rooms, which doesn't meet the standards of today and the expectations of our patients. So it's really coming from patient-centered atmosphere and the environment of wellness and healing. So it's enhancing those services as well.
Euclid believes that this project will spark the community of Park Falls for the next 100 years.
Because when people look at bringing businesses into Park Falls, healthcare is a key item for them. And so we continue to work with the city. We continue to work with the county as within our partnerships as another great asset in relation to the communities that we serve.
Reporting in Park Falls, I'm Mohammed Abdul Kawi, News Watch 12.
Well, Jeff, it really cooled off this evening.
Yeah, the average high is 37. Nobody did that today, but now temperatures are back in the single digits across the area.
What can we expect for tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's going to be a nice day with highs back near freezing, and then some more changes arrive for us on Thursday and Friday. Here are the temperatures. The high temperatures today hit 25. Again, the average high being upper 30s. Nobody did that today, but tomorrow we're going to work on that, and many of us could get slightly above freezing tomorrow. That's not where temperatures are right now, though. It's 7 in Eagle River, also Provida, 11 Rhinelander. It's dropping very quickly, 2 below already in Manitouche waters. We're going to have some low temperatures tonight, down near 10 degrees below zero with that fresh snowpack, the light winds, and really cloud-free skies out there tonight. All right, so all the clouds kind of shifted this way. That, by the way, is going to become a nor'easter here in about 24 hours. For us, though, our weather generally comes from the west, and that is over this way. Our next system is just now coming on shore right there. That's going to bring us a long-duration snow event again Thursday into Friday. Our forecast tonight, though, is mostly clear skies or partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures down near 4 below. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan and Jessica.
Thanks, Jeff. For around 40 days, some Lac du Flambeau property owners lived behind road barricades. The tribe put them up because of a decade-long effort to secure a right-of-way easement that was going nowhere.
Today, some progress. An agreement was reached to remove the barricades while negotiations continue. Officials with the Lac du Flambeau Ojibwe announced that the roads have been temporarily reopened. Town officials held a meeting on Saturday and accepted the tribe's offer to remove the barricades for 90 days in exchange for $60,000 while negotiations for a more permanent solution continue. The permits are in 30-day increments, and the Tribal Council has authorized 3 total for each road that was barricaded. The tribe has had barricaded 4 roads in Lac du Flambeau since January 31st, making it difficult for some people to leave their homes.
And in response to the opening, LDF Tribal President John Johnson Sr. says that this 90-day window provides an opportunity to get the situation resolved. And we have a quote from him here. To be crystal clear, the tribe still expects compensation for unauthorized land use and disregard of our private property. This includes expenses incurred over 10 years, as well as terms to protect tribal lands from unauthorized use, so future generations of tribal membership can live peacefully without worry. End quote. The full statement can be found on the Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians Facebook page.
It's Sleep Awareness Week, and if you're scheduled to get a vaccine for COVID-19, the flu, or anything else, sleep could be critical in the effectiveness of the shot. That's the takeaway from a new study that found not getting enough sleep may decrease a vaccine's impact, especially for men. Researchers found that sleeping less than 6 hours the night before getting the shot may limit the body's response to the vaccine. That would result in reduced protection against the virus or bacteria. Authors say good sleep not only amplifies, but may also extend the duration of protection from the vaccine.
New FBI data shows reported hate crimes increased by nearly 12% in 2021. There were around 12,000 victims. 65% were targeted because of their race or ethnicity, 16% for sexual orientation, while 14% were targeted because of their religion. And these statistics are still incomplete. Many law enforcement agencies haven't submitted reports to the new National Incident-Based Reporting System. Senior FBI officials also say hate crimes largely go unreported.
The DNR is encouraging property owners to examine their trees for egg masses of spongy moth, formerly known as gypsy moth. Spongy moth thrives in warm and dry weather, but can also spread in average weather. Property owners who have oak, birch, crabapple, aspen, willow, and linden trees should be particularly watchful, as the caterpillars of these invasive insects prefer those species. To know if spongy moth is on your property, look for egg masses, which are tan-colored lumps about the size of a nickel or quarter. The DNR says insecticide treatment may be a suitable option. To learn more about spongy moth and treatment options, go to spongymoth.wi.gov.
Modern technology has brought worldwide connection, but also worldwide frustration. A recent grant is aimed at improving people's understanding of technology in rural and tribal communities, and that's included in Forest County. The Forest County Broadband Commission received just over $375,000 to teach its residents how to access technology and build their digital skills. Steve Watson is the only digital navigator in Wisconsin. It's his job to make sure people in Forest County know how to stay connected.
It's just helping people with devices, either, getting access if they don't have something they can, use the internet with, or, just teaching them how to use that device.
Watson has a main office in Crandon, but he also has drop-in hours at the Crandon, Leona, and Wabeno libraries. He also has hours available at the Forest County Potawatomi Community Center and the Sikagan Chippewa Elderly Apartments.
Such a rural county. We've had such a problem getting internet access. We've got a big aging population here, and because we haven't had access to the technology before, well, now it's getting it. Now it's coming, and now, we're finding all these different things we can do for it.
Watson has helped people connect a device to the internet and troubleshoot a slow computer. Whatever it is, he says there's no job too big or too small. His position and grant is currently funded through the end of 2025. If you have a question or would like to speak with Watson, contact the Forest County UW Extension Office. A local sheriff's office is warning about ice safety after a UTV fell through the ice.
Plus, a reforestation project in Crandon received funding. We'll have those stories after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Hey, Dad, look.
Us.
This is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What?
And when our phones have turned us into this, LT, what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
We gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes.
Feels good.
And let's find us again. U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Fishing for the best deal on a new boat and motor? Then get to American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. Pick from hundreds of boats and pontoons in stock at the largest showroom in the USA. Then increase your power with a Mercury motor on your new dream boat. We'll beat any boat price by $500 and trade in your old boat and motor for even more savings. Hook the best deal on new boats and Mercury motors at American Marine and Motorsports, Shawano.
Oh no, I think I lost my debit card.
Okay, don't panic.
Don't panic, we're in a mall. Some stranger's probably tapping new shoes, tapping a washer-dryer combo, just tapping everything in sight.
It's okay, just tap your phone. With BMO, you can use your phone to freeze and unfreeze a lost card.
I can?
And you can always get a new card instantly at a BMO branch.
I got my tap back.
You ever seen someone this excited about a debit card before?
Oh yeah. Not this excited.
When a bank gives you instant peace of mind, that's the BMO effect.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
There you are. The Mackinac Bridge is showing off tonight. Lake Superior, only 3% ice covered, and you can see there's open water out here, the Straits of Mackinac. So overall, a very nice day there today, as well as here after a healthy snowfall once again, over 10 inches across much of north central Wisconsin. We're getting a break in the action for today and tomorrow and Wednesday, followed by the return of lots of weather getting in here late Wednesday and more so Thursday into Friday. Okay, so here we go. So Wausau, you're the big winner here, 15.3 inches. A band of heavier snow sat over Wausau for a couple of hours yesterday morning. Merrill 12, Polonia 10. You get the idea. A widespread, almost foot of snow across much of the area. And you can see here now our snow depth, how deep the snow is across our region. And again, snow falls unevenly. It melts unevenly. Many of you have more than this. A lot of you have less than this. But overall, a widespread 2-foot to 4-foot snowpack across much of north central Wisconsin right now. And that snow has weight on your roof right now. The average home, 1,500 square feet or so, with a foot of snow on it is about 9,000 extra pounds. So it's going to add a lot of weight to your roof. And now we have rain on the way for Thursday, changing to more snow on Friday. That can be a lot of weight, of course, on your roof. We did it, though. We are now in the top 5 snowiest seasons on record here in Rhinelander. In fact, there it is, 93.6 inches as of this morning. And we are going to add more to that, and we could add more to that in a big way beginning Thursday into Friday of this week, as there is more snow on the way, courtesy of a Colorado low. These things are notorious for bringing north central Wisconsin lots of snowfall. It comes into the Rockies, around Denver, gets lots of energy, lots of moisture, lots of oomph in the atmosphere. And this one, just like the one that came through yesterday, as it approaches north central Wisconsin Thursday into Friday, it's going to slow down and sit and spin over us for a day or two, and that's going to prolong the heavy snow event across our region. Again, starting as rain Thursday and then changing over to snow Thursday night. It could snow all day Friday into Saturday once again around here. So here is the energy right there coming on shore this evening. Then it's going to gain energy across the Rockies, and then watch what happens here. An explosion of energy across the plains, and that's going to be a snow, freezing rain line right across our area Thursday evening, changing over to all snow for everybody as it slows goes down across the Great Lakes and then pushes off to the east of us. And then back behind it, a secondary low is going to form, keeping the light snow to moderate snow going, not just Friday, but also into Saturday as well. We're going to go through this all over again. Okay, the average high 37, the average low 16. I put that there because that's not what's going to happen tonight. Lots of clear skies out there right now. That means lots of radiational cooling. The heat we had from earlier today is escaping back into space. So this 11 will not stay there very long at all. That 19 is about to go away as well, as we have lots of cooler temperatures now, already 2 below in Manitowish waters. Many of the areas in here with the fresh snowpack and light winds will have low temperatures tonight down near 10 degrees below zero. Nice recovery tomorrow, near 33, above 40 on Wednesday and Thursday before we fall back down Friday and Saturday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. It's cold. Low temperatures down near 4 below. A couple of you could do 10 below tonight. For tomorrow, all right, so lots of sunshine tomorrow. That's going to feel good with high temperatures near 33. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by North Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow. Very nice day. Wednesday, very nice day. Thursday, rain, changing to snow. That snow could be heavy on Friday and Saturday. Jessica and Dan.
Water-related disasters, both severe floods and long droughts, have intensified over the last 2 decades due to climate change. That's according to a new study from NASA scientists. The study released today found higher global temperatures were more to blame than naturally changing weather patterns for increasingly frequent, widespread, and intense droughts and floods. The indication is that these intense events will increase as climate crisis accelerates. The storms have caused significant flooding, mudslides, collapsed bridges, and unusable roads.
The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office is reminding the public that multiple lakes around the county are not safe right now. The office says conditions on the lakes are inconsistent and changing from one spot to the next on a daily basis. They say if you are unfamiliar with the waterways and are not with someone who is, please stay off the ice. The message comes after a driver of a UTV and a child passenger fell through the ice Friday night, but were ultimately okay.
The Wisconsin DNR announced the release of grant money through the Urban Forestry Program, and it includes some money for a reforestation project in Crandon. The Forest County Forestry and Recreation Department will receive more than $3,000 from the DNR's Urban Forestry Grant Program. After years of having issues with flooding, many trees in Crandon's Veteran Memorial Park were cleared in 2021. Then the ground level was brought up. The grant money will help the forestry department replant around 50 trees. The department plans to start the project in May and finish it by June. This money is on top of the nearly $12,000 received last December from the Urban Forestry Grant. The Packers locked down a key player today, though it wasn't quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
Coming up on Newswatch 12, Serenity Douglas will have more on that, plus a look at some die-hard fans excited for Marquette's return to March Madness.
Sore back but hate mattress shopping?
Yes.
Totally dread it.
Totally.
Come to Slumberland and see how we've made mattress shopping easy.
How easy is that?
So easy.
So easy.
Get your sleep solution at Slumberland Furniture. You can always find great-looking furniture at incredible everyday low prices at Slumberland Furniture. Like these modern sectionals and sofas, starting as low as $3.99. And always free doorstep shipping. Get your look
For less.
at Slumberland Furniture.
You've got this. Whatever it is, you're ready for it. Your newly purchased defenses, top of the line. Your backup, backing up. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee-free with no minimum balance requirements. So if your new house still has some old tenants, we'll make sure your checking account won't be giving you any surprises. You've got this with Associated Bank.
Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them with Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's an upside-down bottle with no cap. You just grab and squeeze. Dawn Platinum's more powerful formula breaks down and removes grease 4 times faster. Huh, nice. No flip, no mess. Platinum is also a go-to grease cleaner for your sink. new countertops, and to pre-treat stains on laundry. Fast, easy. Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. Flip the way you clean dishes.
Sexual assault of an 11-year-old. No prison time. He raped a military veteran, left her for dead. Just 2.5 years. Raped a mentally disabled 14-year-old. Probation. How the heck did this happen? Janet Protasewicz.
If you could go back in time, would you have ruled any differently?
I would say no. Really? No time in prison? I would say no. Protasewicz set violent criminals free. Again and again. Tell Judge Protasewicz, stop protecting criminals.
Get personalized support. Call the Wisconsin Tobacco Quit line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll have this week's Nursing the North.
All right, and we have a little bit of a break. Sunshine Tuesday, clouds Wednesday, more active weather Thursday through the weekend. More when you tune in on your Tuesday from 5 to 7 a.m.
After taking down Gibraltar 66-54 on Saturday, the Newman Catholic boys basketball team is going to state. The Fighting Cardinals will be representing the area as the #1 overall seed for Division 5. They were able to become sectional champs after beating Gibraltar and regional champs after beating Columbus Catholic. Newman Catholic will be coming into the tournament with a 25-4 record. Their first game will be Friday, March 17th at 9 a.m. at the Cole Center in Madison against Royale. Good luck to the Fighting Cards. The Wausau Curling Club is ready for the USA Curling National Club Championships this week. The top club teams from across the United States are expected to arrive on Wednesday and participate in the opening ceremonies and start the play on Thursday. Play will continue all day on Friday and Saturday and tiebreakers, semifinals and finals on Sunday. The Wausau Club will be fielding a men's and women's team. It's open to the public and costs $5 for a single day ticket. Available at the Wausau Curling Center. After taking a 4-day darkness retreat, Aaron Rodgers should be ready to make a decision about his future. However, it has not yet been confirmed when that decision will be. What has been confirmed is that Aaron Rodgers has had talks with the New York Jets, but nothing has been announced yet. The quarterback's future is one of the trendiest topics so far. With the start of the free agency on the rise, chances of a decision already being made is likely. Rodgers met with former Jets wide receiver Brandon Marshall on I Am Athlete and was asked about his decision. Rodgers said, "Stay tuned. I think it won't be long. There's a time limit for all this." If the 4-time MVP decides to move on from the Packers, it would end Rodgers' time in Wisconsin after 18 seasons with the team. It's a free agent frenzy as turnover continues in the NFL. The Packers are bringing back one of their own free agents. Green Bay is re-signing returner Keyshawn Nixon to a 1-year deal worth $6 million. Nixon's career began with the Raiders but ultimately landed in Green Bay on a 1-year deal last March. He exploded onto the scene as a kickoff returner, earning first-team All-Pro honors after leading the NFL kickoff returns and kickoff return yardage. He also had the NFL's longest kickoff return of the season when he produced a 105-yard kickoff return touchdown against the Vikings in Week 17. The big tournament begins this week, and college basketball fans from across the country are feeling the excitement. Here in Wisconsin, the Badgers may be out, but the Golden Eagles are 2 seed and play Vermont this Friday in Columbus. Marion McCarr from our Milwaukee affiliate caught up with some Marquette fans to hear about their excitement.
Now that the matchups are released, excitement will be carrying Marquette fans all the way to Columbus, Ohio this Friday.
It certainly will. I did in 2003 when Marquette made that great run to the Final Four. I was fortunate enough to be able to go every step of the way, and I'm going to do that again.
Lifelong fans like Jeff Altenberg are looking forward to hitting the road to watch the team continue their hot streak.
One way or the other, I will be at every single Marquette University basketball game that is played until we win the national championship.
The Golden Eagles will be at the court at Nationwide Arena. That drive is 6 hours and 50 minutes away from Milwaukee. If you're looking to fly, tickets from Mitchell Airport to Columbus start at $283.
So, it's not too far away. We only have to go to Columbus, which is nice. And again, I think, that's a message as to how much respect we've earned from the committee in these assignments. So, yeah, I hope that means a lot of Milwaukee folks are going to make their way there.
Fans at Sunday's selection party told us there's something about this team that not only makes them special, but gives fans hope they can make it to the top.
It's been a long time since we've been this good.
This team is magical in so many ways, and I think they can win the national championship. I don't just say that because I'm a lifelong fan. They really have something special.
You know, the hallmarks of this team are how hard they work, how unselfish they are, and on top of all that, they're pretty talented basketball players.
Hotels near Columbus's Nationwide Arena average around $200 a night. And for fans that can't make the drive to the team's first game, the cheers will be heard loud and clear back home in Milwaukee.
Go Golden Eagles. We are Marquette.
The good news, U.S. Cellular gives you $830 off any phone when you choose an unlimited evolved plan.
So nice.
So, friend who always has a broken phone can finally get a new one. It's just a scratch.
It's broken.
No.
Oh. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
What does it cost to buy off a judge? For extremist Dan Kelly, he's for sale for $20,000. In 2020, Kelly conveniently changed his mind about whether to judge the Tim Zignego case. Kelly had recused himself. Then he pocketed $20,000 in contributions from Zignego and his family, and Kelly unrecused himself so he could judge the case. Justice shouldn't be for sale. Dan Kelly is too corrupt, too extreme.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Janelle. I've lost 70 pounds in 30 inches. I know the secret. I feel great now after losing the 70 pounds. I can do stairs. I don't have pain through the day, through the night. As a breast cancer survivor, I knew I needed to lose the weight to prevent future health issues. I feel great, living each day with hope for my future.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695. WeKnowTheSecret.com.
Habush attorneys are the best of what a personal injury attorney is about.
To get the most money for your case, you need to have a law firm that's unrelenting.
We will fight with all that we have in person power, in knowledge, and experience to bring about the result they deserve.
I can't give them their life back how it was, but I can give them the financial compensation to get their life back on track.
Us. This isn't us. Is it? Uh-huh. Let's take a break from our devices for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. And let's see what we find.
Hey, bud.
U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
Leaders in Glendale, Arizona are feeling 22, at least for the weekend.
The city is changing its name while it kicks off Taylor Swift's newest tour. Welcome to Swift City. Music star Taylor Swift begins the Eras Tour with the shows in Glendale's State Farm Stadium on Friday and Saturday. Glendale's mayor says he got some pushback on the ceremonial name change.
I had some people call me and go, "What are you guys doing?" Well, we're trying to enjoy the event. It's a ceremonial name change. And I hope people have enough humor that they could understand the importance of why we want to do this.
Swift City will return to begin Glendale on Monday. The Eras Tour then heads off to 19 other cities, including Minneapolis in late June.
Live life to the fullest. That's the motto for an Arizona great-grandmother. Leah Dickey recently turned 90 years old, and to celebrate, she jumped out of an airplane. It had been on her bucket list since growing up on a farm in Minnesota.
You know, that was a strange thing because I had no fear whatsoever.
Her landing, Leah was greeted by friends and family to bring in a new decade. She's already promised her great-granddaughter that she'll be joining her for another skydive next year. We'll be right back after the break.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Don't let a storm keep you in the dark ever again. Contact the experts at Christopher Electric, proudly providing backup power services in the central Wisconsin area. Their team will complete the job from start to finish, no third party necessary, and will fit your home with the perfect Generac standby generator. Generac helps protect your home and family from the risk associated with power outages. So don't miss out on this limited time offer. Christopher Electric and Generac. Call for your free home consultation today.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. Menards is here to help keep your home protected. For more than 150 years, Myers has been the brand to trust for water disposal pumps. This Myers half-horsepower sump pump is designed to prevent water damage, which can cost thousands of dollars in repairs. It pumps up to 4,500 gallons of water per hour. Pick it up for only $144.97 after rebate. Hurry into a store near you and get 11% off all Myers products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
Builder Service. We are your hometown hardware store. Plumbing, electrical, paint, automotive, keys, tools, lawn and garden. We're more than just a lumberyard. Highway 45 in Elko.
Well, Jeff, I've been teasing these two about the snow. It's coming a little heavy this year, but can I be honest with you? I'm actually kind of feeling it right now. I feel like the snow could be over.
You know, March has been a little different this year compared to previous years, and it's still piling up, right? After yesterday's snow, of course, we'll get a break in the action today and tomorrow, followed by Thursday. Looks really interesting to me in terms of snowfall again. So let's go outside now. We can get snow with temperatures like this, right? We're well below freezing. In fact, many locations down below 0 tonight. As the one snow system pulls away, the other over here to the west coast coming on shore. That's our next snowmaker, starting off as rain late Wednesday night and Thursday, changing over to snow sometime Thursday, and likely snowing most of the day on Friday. That snow could be locally heavy again.
The winter that never ended.
I was going to say, when will it end?
Keep going.
Thanks, Jeff. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 2.9% APR for 5 years and no monthly payments for 90 days on turbo high-output engine Sierra light-duty elevation models.
Emmerich Properties leases office, storage, and manufacturing space, as well as apartments, duplexes, and homes. We are your first call, your last call, your only call for your rental or lease needs.
Attention Medicare customers with diabetes. Now you can stop the painful pricking of your fingers with a continuous glucose monitor. And they're covered by Medicare if you qualify. Call right now for free information.
Good news. This just in. Your Ford dealers have fresh shipments of their award-winning SUV lineup in stock and ready for you to drive home today. Get your hands on a new Ford, the #1 brand in SUV owner loyalty, including Bronco Sport with standard GOAT modes and Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And now, here's more good news. Now get a 2022 Explorer with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.